before we start, let me ask you a question. Why did the butter break up with the bread? Because it was getting spread too thin. I think these dad jokes are getting a little thin. I'm Chef Dick. This is Cooked or Capped. All right, let's address the elephant in the kitchen. Butter. Some people treat this like flavor. Other people treat it like it's a felony. So today we're asking, so is butter actually unhealthy, or is that idea cooked or capped? You've heard it. Butter is bad for you. Butter clogs your arteries. Don't cook with butter. Use anything else but butter. And if you've been on the internet for more than 5 minutes, you've heard all the screaming about butter. Personally, I cook with butter all the time. My kids eat it, my family eats it, my dogs even eat it sometimes. Nobody has collapsed mid-dinner. So what's actually going on here? Here's the truth. Butter is not poison, but it's also not a health food.
What?
Butter is mostly fat. It's calorie dense and it contains a lot of saturated fats. Those are the bad fats. A tablespoon of butter is roughly 100 calories and about 7 grams of saturated fats. So yes, it brings the flavor, but it also brings great responsibility, like a toddler with a marker. And let's talk fat. There's different types of fat. Saturated fat. This is the one we usually hear about, gets a bad rap, all the warnings. It's common in butter, cream, cheese, fatty meats, coconut oil, palm oil, many other things. Unsaturated fat. This is found in things like olive oil, avocado oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon. In general, replacing some saturated fat with unsaturated fat can help lower your LDL cholesterol. That's the bad cholesterol. And improve your overall cholesterol rating. Now, LDL is the one people call bad because high levels can contribute to high plaque buildup in your arteries. HDL is the one people call good because that helps remove the cholesterol away from the arteries. So when people say butter is unhealthy, what they usually mean is butter is high in saturated fat, and too much saturated fat can raise LDL cholesterol. That's fair, but saying butter is poison, that's a bit dramatic. That's nutrition theater, we like to call it. No one calls it that. Here's the part that the internet hates. Context matters. If your whole diet is processed food, fried food, and butter on top of butter, then butter is definitely not helping the situation. But if you're using a tablespoon to finish vegetables, baste a steak, or make something taste incredible, that's different. That's cooking. That's cooking with love. But if you're eating half a stick of butter every morning, that's not breakfast. That's a cry for help.
More.
Now let's talk like cooks. Butter does things that oil doesn't do the same way. It adds richness, browning, aroma. It adds that nutty flavor when it foams and browns. This is why chefs finish dishes with butter. You don't always need a lot. Sometimes this 1 tablespoon at the end makes the whole dish taste restaurant level.
Nice.
There are levels to this. Searing. Butter can help with browning and flavor, especially when you baste with it. Like the videos you always see with the thyme and the rosemary and people are basting the butter on the end of the steak to finish it. That's what it's for, adding extra flavor. But straight butter can burn because of the milk solids. So for higher heat, you start with oil. As you see what we did in that pan earlier, we started with a little olive oil, added the butter on top. That way, you get the sear from the oil and the flavor from the butter. That's teamwork. It's a culinary friendship. Finishing with butter is one of the easiest chef tricks. It's Not really a trick, more like a chef hack. Add a little butter at the end to pan sauces, vegetables, rice, pasta, steak, chicken, fish, literally everything. It gives shine, it gives body, richness, and of course, the main thing that everybody's looking for, flavor. That's not unhealthy by itself. That's called knowing how to cook. But let's see what the internet says. Butter is toxic. Relax. Butter is healthier than everything. Also relax. I only cook with olive oil. Cool. Olive oil is great too. I use olive oil a lot. Nobody's fighting your salad dressing. My kids love butter. Same. Kids also love dirt. We still use judgment. So let's settle it. Is butter unhealthy? Not automatically. Is butter high calorie, dense, and high in saturated fats? Absolutely, yes. No one's denying that. Should you treat it like a beverage? Absolutely not. No! Slow down on that stuff. But is a little butter used going to ruin your life? Not at all. Use it sparingly, use it in moderation. So that idea that butter is just straight up bad, that's cap. Butter used with balance, that's cooked. There we go, there we go. Did we not have that on earlier? One more little guy. Oh man, that smells so good already. No siree. Next, we're gonna throw in this delicious chopped garlic. I prefer minced garlic, but McCartney sent me chopped. That's just more garlic flavor, baby. I could have just flipped it over at the pan, but there's always like 3 that never get over. A little salt and pepper. Now, don't use too much salt and pepper because we use salted butter and shrimp naturally has a lot of sodium in it. Okay, we're gonna add a little white wine. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna get a little lemon juice, add a little lemon zest in there. And just a little bit of chili, red pepper flakes. Get a little heat in there, a little more heat. Oh, that's a lot of heat. All right. She done. Voila. A little quick and easy shrimp scampi. So, if butter was actually the problem, a lot of grandmas would have already taken us out. So again, drop the next myth in comments that you want to see and tell me, are you cooking with butter or are you scared of flavor? I'm Chef Dick. This is Cooked or Cap. Finish with a little parsley. Wow, this could be hot. Oh yeah, so good. Now, over some rice or some pasta, this would be pretty killer, but just a high protein dish, no carbs, we'll take it.
That's fantastic. You're right, the fresh citrus on it. It's just so bright.
This was one of my grandma's favorite dishes, shrimp scampi.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.